it's Emily and I'm here in my real kitchen that's definitely mine, and I have just received this amazing looking parcel from Lola's Cupcakes straight through the post, and I am so excited to see what's inside. So let's get stuck in. Oh wow. Inside we've got the brand new Lola's Create a Cake Decorating Kit. So I am a notoriously bad baker, but with this I can pretend that I'm brilliant. Oh look. So in here we get our instruction booklet. We have a delightful Lola's Cupcakes palette knife and the pièce de résistance, a Lola's Cupcakes bakery hat, which I'm obviously going to wear immediately. Look at that. Underneath all this, we've got all the fun stuff. It's like a present. Freshly baked cookies and cream sponges. We get a huge hefty bag of buttercream, and I'm tempted to just snip this off and go straight in. We've got a chocolate drizzle. We've got a chocolate ganache. Delicious looking cookie biscuit crumb. Then you also get 2 packets of delicious cookies for decoration. So that's everything that you have in the box. And I guess now we get started. I'm gonna start with step 1. I'm gonna get some of my chocolate ganache on my cake board, and I'm gonna cut it using this handy guide in the corner here, which is useful if, like me, you've never piped anything in your life. And I'm a bit nervous, but I'm sure it will be fine and easy. So we get our chocolate ganache. Point A. Oh my God, look. Easy peasy. Little swirl. And we just, oh, it smells so good. So far, so good. Right, so now we get our buttercream. Point A, chop. Whoa, this feels like it's going better than I thought it was going to. Look at that. Oh, we've got a slight bit at the end here. So don't worry, because I can just tidy that up. And have a little taste. Yep, I'm very excited about eating this cake. Right, so then we go back to our chocolate ganache, and then we're gonna swirl this in the middle of it, of our swirl, look. Oh my God, oh my God. Heaven, 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 heaven. Oh my God. Okay, look, it's already starting to look like a cake. I mean, not that it wasn't going to, but I'm quite excited. Easy stream of buttercream, which is looking okay, look, great. Oh, don't think about how many calories you're piping onto this cake. It won't do you any good. Just think about how delicious it's going to be. So that's the top, and now I have to do the sides, which, you know, we can do this. So look, I'm twizzling. Look, around the bottom, we're piping. The sides aren't looking as nice as I thought they were going to. So I've kind of done this side. As you can see, not particularly tidy, but that's what this baby's for. You don't have to use all of this. You can save some of this for a snack, really. I might just have a little go later. I'm just gonna have a little go now. Yep, I still like it. Top tip from the Lola's Cupcakes people. You want a glass of hot water, and if you dip your palette knife in this and warm it up a bit, then when you smooth it, your icing is going to be smoother. And let's be honest, I need all of the smoothing help that I can possibly get. I'm going to dip this in here. We're going to leave it for a bit. Maybe check our Instagram, check our Twitter, take a halfway through cake, bit of a before and after. Once that is nice and hot, we're going to get smoothing. So I'm going to start on the sides, and we're going to just smooth this all the way around. Smoothing and smoothing and smoothing and smoothing, and eventually this is going to look like a beautiful cake. The cake of our dreams, the cake that our mother-in-laws would be proud of. It's going to be huge. I've dropped a bit, so we're just going to spread that on here, just nice and liberally. Look, it's starting, I have to say, to look okay, isn't it? Smoothing, 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 smoothing. Have a little dance. Smoothing, smoothing. Pretty happy with that. It looks like a well-covered cake, and it looks fairly neat. Smooth around the bottom here, taking all the excess icing off the cake board. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get this crumb, and it's gonna go around the outside of this cake. Now I'm gonna warn you in advance, this is gonna get a bit messy, but embrace it, enjoy the chaos. we are going to get a little bit of crumb and we're going to put it in our hands. Just pat it into the side of the cake like this. It's kind of just like cupping the face of someone you love. Like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be lovely. Crumbing along. Oh, my cake has slightly shifted off my board during the lifting. So we're just gonna shove that back on there because it's always gonna be fine and it's gonna taste delicious no matter what. So that's what you need to keep in mind when you're decorating a cake, that no matter what's happening and no matter how it looks, it will taste yum because we've had the delightful, amazing bakers at the Lola's Bakery bake this for you. Oh, yeah, it's really good. If you're serving this to other people, you probably shouldn't lick your fingers as much as I am, but this one's all for me, and I'm gonna eat the whole thing myself. So it means that I can do whatever I want. Oh, it's already looking quite good actually, once you've kind of shaved the excess bit off. Pipe the chocolate ganache on the top in blobs. Well, I can definitely do that. Then break up the Oreo cookies and place on the top of the cake. We get our chocolate ganache, and then we just put blobs of this in the middle. Another blob, third blob, 4, how many do we do? 6, maybe 6 blobs. Does that look good? More blobs. Can't have too much chocolate ganache, right? Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So we can save some for my midnight snack and go over here with my buttercream. And then we get these delicious Oreo cookies. Yes. Imagine eating this later, that's gonna be the best bit. This whole thing is quite fun, but I'm really excited mostly about eating it. This is really fun, and I think imagine if you kind of got this and you had Sunday with the kids and you just kind of decorated this cake and then you got a really nice thing for dinner or with a bunch of your girl mates, just as a really nice, like lovely weekend activity. Because it's really lovely, and at the end of it, you get to eat a load of cake, and that is the best end to an activity ever. Last step is our chocolate drizzle. We just snip that at point B. Oh look, tiny, tiny little snip. So we take our chocolate drizzle and we're just gonna do a really nice liberal drizzle on the top of our cakes for just some extra wow. Just a light, oh look at that. Drizzle, 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 drizzle. And I've still got some left, so I'm gonna go the other way. Drizzle, 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 drizzle. Look at that. And I made this with my own hands. And I mean, this is perfect if you've got a kid's birthday party coming up and you want something that everyone can get involved in, because I think if everyone's kind of had a go at making the cake, and you could put them in 2s or 3s or whatever and everyone make a cake, and then you've got your cake to the party. Or if you're really obsessed with the Great British Bake Off right now, which everyone is, and you are a terrible baker, then this is a perfect way of kind of getting your baking fix without making something that is completely inedible, which is my go-to move. And if you do need a little bit of extra help, right here is a QR code that takes you to a video made by one of the Lola's Cupcakes bakers, who will show you everything that you need to do. If you need kind of pictures and a video, then you've got everything you need to know. And of course, you've got me making a mess of it as well that can help you. This is obviously my favorite part of the cake making journey. Is the last step, is number 8, enjoy. Oh my God, it's so fluffy and light and delicious and great. And here we have it, a delicious Lola's cake that you can make at home with friends, family, or just by yourself for a really therapeutic, lovely treat. And then you're gonna end up with the most delicious cake that you've ever made. Well, half made. This is the design that Lola's have, but we want you to be creative. So if you have different ideas, then show us, do something different. It's your cake, you make it to how you want it to be, and that is the glory of a decorate at home cake. So we want to obviously see everything that you create, if you're really proud of it, or even if you think, oh my God, it's a total mess, but it's quite funny. Anyways, I think that is all from me. And I am going to go and cuddle up with this cake and a cup of tea somewhere. And I will see you next time. Bye.